Have you ever watched a football game? There's a big show at halftime. The game is divided into two halves. Each half is a fraction of the game. A hockey game is split in three parts. Each part is a third, another fraction. An orange has 10 segments. Each segment is a tenth of the whole orange. We use fractions every day. A fraction is a mathematical expression that represents the division of one whole number by another. Fractions are used in many ways. Fractions represent a relationship of parts to the whole. In this case, a fraction represents a whole quantity that is divided into equal pieces. This pizza is divided into 8 equal slices. If someone eats one slice of the 8 slices, that slice can be represented by 1/8. In this case, 1 is the numerator. The numerator refers to the number of parts. 8 is the denominator. It refers to the total number of equal-sized pieces in the whole pizza. Fractions can be used as measures. A fraction can represent a length. A plumber cuts a piece of pipe into 2 equal pieces. Each piece is expressed in a fraction as 1 divided by 2 pieces, or 1/2 the length of the original pipe. A fraction can represent the division of 2 numbers. The result of this division is called a quotient. If there were 2 donuts and 8 people were equally sharing the donuts, each person would receive 2 divided by 8, or 2/8 of a donut. This example shows how fractions can be simplified, since dividing both numbers by 2 gives 1/4. That is, each person gets a quarter of a donut. A fraction can compare 2 sets of measurements. There are 3 boys for every 9 girls in a class. The fraction can be represented as 3/9. It can also be expressed as a ratio. A ratio represents how much of one thing there is compared to another thing. We can also simplify ratios. In this case, if we divide both numbers by 3, the ratio is 1:3. That is, there is 1 boy for every 3 girls in the class, or 1:3. Ratios can also represent parts of a whole. This principle is often used in recipes. For example, a baker would use 1 part sugar to 4 parts flour, or 1:4. The whole quantity is 5. Fractions can help save money if we want to fill only half a tank of gas. We can save time by understanding a clock's time is divided into fractions, whether a half hour, quarter hour, or each minute, which is a 60th of an hour. Fractions are useful in so many ways.